appreciated, Coach. Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, cross. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, cross, looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 75 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off play action. Cross. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they face a difficult 3rd and 12 coming up. Looking to throw. Cross. Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And they will score. It's a Jackson. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he cuts it right sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, 75 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. This is Mixon on the draw. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. To throw on 3rd down. Cross. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And Eifert has it. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
March 50, March 50, March 50. I got you, son. I got you, son. Ready.
Off the play fake. Cross, sliding out of the pocket. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun. Cross. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cross. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Off play action. Cross. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Bengals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Cross. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
They'll roll him out right. This is caught, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all.
This offense has been humming right along. They've been scoring a lot of points here in the 1st half. We'll see if they can add more to their total. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
To throw on second down. Cross. He's got the hook up to Miller. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. From the gun. Cross. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Cross. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun. Cross. Buying time to his left. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready up. Mike, 40. Charlie. Mike, sweetheart.
On 1st and 10. Cross. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the visiting Ravens who were able to come in and take this one on the road. Lamar Jackson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. Drew Lock, 2 touchdown passes thus far. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Blake Bortles has thrown a touchdown pass. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. His feet, what he's been able to do individually running the ball, it's kind of kept him in this game. Mixon will get it to start the second half. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. Throwing on first down. Cross. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Well, that last run for a first down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box. They need to add more people.
On first down, Cross. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Give to Cook out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They run it again with Cook, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
A loss of 2 yards. It's third down.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there at 22. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw it. Minshew, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. Can't choose on. Flare. Luke
Following the fumble recovery. Cross. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, already his 2nd. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They begin with a run by Mixon. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Here we go on 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 3rd down, Cross, flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. The catch made by Miller. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. This quarterback now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Cross to Mixon on the check down. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. From the gun, Cross. He can run for it, and he will. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Cross. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man, it's Eifert. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Come on out here. Come get some.
On 2nd down now, it's Barker. Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Cross, flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Off the play fake. Cross. He gets this one to Boyd. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Here we go. Here I come again. Here I come again. Bravo.
Back to throw. Cross. And he's got it. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Check out. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Shift.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Mike's 50. Watch the screen. Hey, check. Mike 50.
On 4th down, Cross. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen. And this long drive is going to wind up. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll run on 1st down. It's Barker. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Barker. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. To throw on 3rd down. Cross completes it to Miller. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. Quick slant there, gets him the 1st down, 6 yards on the play. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. On first down, it's Barker. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll try the left side. Pearson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Second down and inches. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities. 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. Over the middle, complete. That's Barker. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Cross. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Cross. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. On 3rd down, Cross. Got an open man, it's Harmon. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, Cross escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Kelvin Harmon, the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Cross. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to do. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
61. Matchbox, right. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Hey, now look up. Hey, we got Mike 50. Mike 50. Hot.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Potter flushed out right. And he fires one incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So he was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. It's Barker. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Barker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. On 3rd and short, this is Janovich. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And now they're not going to get the kickoff in time. And that will make this a more difficult prospect. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this one is right down the middle. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene. scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic with the gang, we ball out.
Oh, Henry! It's the coach. This is NFL football on EA Sports. Coming up, the big man, Derrick Henry, fresh off a big game a week ago, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 15 lining, 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
On first down, it's Barker. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Back to throw. Cross. Steps away to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Barker. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Barker. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll try the left side. Barker. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
It's a gain of 13 and the Bengals have a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
53 smart. Check 53 smart. Here we go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, now. Alpha. Ready.
Throwing on first down. Cross. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. The 20, 10, and this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. On first down, it's Barker. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Well, that's how you convert on third down with an explosive gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Cross. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Off play action. Cross. Flush to his right. Eluding the pressure right. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Cross. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for...
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Anthony Miller, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are on the board here in this first... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Barker, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
That one whistled against the big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
They'll try the left side. Barker. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Escaping the pressure right. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. From the gun, cross, and it's a Cincinnati Bengals touchdown.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of...
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's Barker. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Looking to throw on second down. Cross. And his throw here's incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Cross. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cross. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Only 3 there on the screen at second down. Here's a 2nd and 7. It's complete. It's Miller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Add this gain to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. From the gun on 3rd down. Cross. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st down, Cross, flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Cross. And an alley to run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Off the play fake. Cross. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He completes it to Boyd. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Cross going right side here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action. Cross. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's ball.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Offense.
And that'll set them back 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Barker. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. Aaron, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Cross. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Cross. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Off the play fake. Cross. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. Barker. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Big stop, King. Big stop. Let's go. Bravo.
At the 29-yard line.
Mike.
2nd and 6. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, cross, flush to his right. And he slides to avoid the hit. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down, Cincinnati.
On 1st and 10, cross, and this one's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Cross. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Now after So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out.